Hey, baby dolls. They're all trapped. They're all trapped. Look how happy I am. It just hit me. They're actually all trapped. And good, they can suck it. Who's trapped? Everyone. Everyone in Ethereum City is trapped. Ethereum's third cycle curse. Plus, they are all locked up in the restaking narrative. They can't even deploy. It's the best thing ever. We're literally going to crush it. I can't tell you how much it's going to crush it. I can see it already. I can see victory. They're all wrecked. They're literally going to get destroyed. Opportunity costs. That's the most important part to think about. Okay, so if I gave you $100 billion and then you went and put it in a government bond and you came back with $105 million at the end of the year, you got $5 million, you'd say to me, sweet, I made you $5 million. And I'd go, good. Okay. But if Bitcoin went to 1 million from here, okay, and it did a 20x, you have your $100 million, how are you going to feel? Now, because you got 100 million, you're probably like, yeah, you know what? Like, okay, good, Bitcoin did a 20x, but I got risk, blah, blah, blah. That's a $100 million guy. Okay. Now, what about if you got 10,000? Okay. What about if you got 100K? That zone, 10 to 100K, that's most people. They're all trapped. They're all trapped in Ethereum. They have 70% of their portfolio. That's a real number, by the way. The real number is most people have 70% starting Ethereum allocation of their whole portfolio, which is telling us now you're not going to make it with that. No chance you're going to make it with that. You can't have 70% of your portfolio as a blue chip, okay, and retire in 3-4 years. You're not, okay? It's done. You should have done that last cycle, but you didn't. Listen to me, because you were out here, or you didn't even know. I wasn't even making videos and stuff back then, but you didn't listen to people like me. You listen to other mainstream influencers, you're getting trapped. Okay, you're going to get trapped again because now they learned from last cycle. Now they're all in it again. You see why it's a third cycle curse, friends? Everyone down to Ethereum cycle 1, now in cycle 2. That's where the real risk is. But that's also big reward. It's just not as first as you want the 1,500x from the first cycle. Now you get a 50x from the low to the top. Okay, maybe 20x middle, but it's awesome for a blue chip. 20x for a freaking blue chip. Okay, now they've learned from those first 2 cycles. Now they're in the third cycle. They go, sweet, I'm going to get my nice little 20x from here. No, they're not. No, you're not. Third cycle curse, you're going to get crushed. Good luck. I'll see you in the next bear market. You'll be begging for more advice. And I don't give financial advice. I'm just a guy on the internet wearing a helicopter hat. So friends, the unfortunate reality is opportunity cost in crypto. It crushes your dreams because everything moves in unison. Everything moves together and everything goes down together. So we all go up together, we go down together. And in the down part, people aren't euphoric, of course. They have the fear, they have rational thinking, and they're like, oh my gosh, I wasted the bull market. It only hits them then, okay? Because at the very, very tops, you don't know it's over. These people just think that they've made safe returns and now they can finally start to gamble. No. When your safe returns finally goes far enough, that means it's actually over, okay? It's the final weak hands pushing it up there. And that's a very, very unfortunate reality for most people. Lucky you got a friend like me, literally like, subscribe, bit but more, who explains this to you. Now, EigenLayer, friends, for example, has hit now 6 billion TVL. Huge. And there's many others too, okay? But it is all one big giant trap. Who wins? VCs, insiders, the Ethereum maxis who got given all the angel investor allocations, mainstream influencers who are covering it. They all got given parts of the pie. All of them. Of course they did. The exchanges are bribed. Sweet. Enjoy it. Go enjoy. Put all your money there. That's what we want. Put all your money there. You know why? Because I'm telling you now, these people will have the biggest FOMO you can ever imagine. Okay, once it finally gets unlocked for them and they realize they've wasted their whole thing. Wait till they finally do this airdrop that's been diluted to the shithouse because there's $6 billion of in. Friends, we learned from PulseChain and PulseX sacrifice, man. PulseX hit 1 billion of TVL, okay, from the actual, like, you know, I guess quote unquote real money, including Hex and stuff. Look what happened to it. 90% below down. 90%. Okay. So think about these expectations, by the way. How much could it rally at the start? About up to day 1 sack. Okay. People were expecting at least 10x. So it basically was 90% below expectations. 90% below. So because you committed so many weak hands into there, that's the unfortunate reality with this. You get like big disconnects between reality, okay, and what actually you expected. That's probably what we're going to see with these airdrops that are going to come out with EigenLayer. Now, I'm not, obviously, this is not 100% guarantee, but if that 70 to 90% of Ethereum portfolio, because that's what most people's portfolios are. I'm not sure if you guys know. Okay, so the average person with 100 ETH value, minimum 70 is in actual Ethereum. Minimum. They're all like that. And that's actually a very nice trap. What it tells you is they're about to get wrecked because they're all with Meet Kevin and Jeremy Lufufu and all these other talking head cucks who got no idea how to freaking speculate for anything. They got no idea. They just suck each other off. They go circle jerk. Friends, these are the people, they're on like their fifth jab. They're like, oh, holy shit, yes, the first four didn't work. Please give me the fifth one, sir. These people can't think, literally can't think. They're just sheep. Okay, push them to the side. But they think they can think. They think they can make decisions for themselves because, you know, maybe they're like a doctor or they've done something successful in their life. They're not built for these markets, friends. You got to be like, I'm literally a peanut brain to actually win in this game. Okay, so these people, they are unallocated to our bags, which is what you want. Okay, it means we're super cheap. It means we're really cheap, and we have a long way to go. And if you imagine just the concept in your mind, you go, what's my friend Somi thinking about when he's thinking about a top? What is he thinking about? I'm thinking about those people having this big realization that they got scammed, okay? But they won't, it's not going to happen such that they all come out and go, oh, we got scammed, it sucked, okay? Not going to be like that, okay? It's going to be in another form. It will probably be, they finally do all these restaking airdrops, and then the points of all these things finally come out, and they try to, the teams will brag about the total money committed and the stats. And what they'll do is, see friends, they always do this. They give some people a lot of money, okay? Because that's the marketing talking point for the mainstream influencers. So they'll give like one person 25 grand. They're like, oh, you know, this guy sucked us all off or whatever. He wore a wig and stuff on camera, and he like put our logo, EigenLayer logo here and there. Sweet, he got 25K. So what happens when they come and quote this stuff? They go, wow, people received a $25,000 airdrop. Yeah, like 6 people, okay? The other 495,000 received nothing, okay? So don't worry, this is strategic. This is all scamming. It's all snake oil salesman stuff, friends. We can't all win. You can't all win if you all enter together. That's it. Markets have to price in depression and cycle these fees, okay? It has to. We just know that, okay? That's the only how they work. Buy low, sell high, you know? That's why you got to do that. Buying the depression, selling the euphoria. Geez, I wish I had a friend who was telling me this the whole time. So when these people finally realize that they got grifted, they're not going to say they got grifted because it's very hard for someone's ego to say, watch a dude with a helicopter hat and just see me. Half of them are literally just blocking me on Twitter. Okay, it's very hard for them to accept, oh my gosh, I should have bought the coins with the fat dude twerking who may or may not control the world's #1 biggest DAI address, who literally started buying and telegraphed to the whole world that it was buying and then told us he's going to beat the SEC and did, wow, it was really that obvious, but I'm a failure. Okay, that's too much for them to swallow. So instead, what's most likely to happen is when they finally go these airdrops and stuff, and when are they getting them? Towards the bull market end. Why? Because the team wants to dump their coins on the exchanges. That's why. Okay. Because friends, there's always these retailers. Because I've got friends and cousins that they don't know what on-chain stuff is. I've explained it 30,000 times. There's a lot of people out there have no idea what it was. And watch all the videos. They don't see the opportunity. So they just wait. They're waiting for new coins to appear on like Binance and all these other exchanges. They're just waiting for that. They're just sitting ducks. And I know if they're waiting for it, imagine all the millions of people coming in top of the bull market. When they just see these new coins go up, EigenLayer, oh wow, this thing is launched at like $1.80, even though it's got like, 30 trillion coins or whatever it was. They're like, wow, I wonder if it can go to $10. That's all they care about. These round number traps. So I do see them launching at this point, all these other restaking ones, and these people realizing that their money didn't work for them, and they will have FOMO hard, friends, hard. They're going to have FOMO because they're going to look at their portfolio and they're going to realize, oh my gosh, like I haven't made as much. So they're starting to get antsy because you're going to start seeing other stuff still launch and pop off. Meme coins, altcoins, different projects. I don't know what it's going to be, friends. ERC 404, who knows? But these people will probably be the final signal. Probably. It just depends on the timing of the tokens. But you don't want to play this game at all, of course. However, you and me, we can make a shitload of money in this scenario. Let me show you an example from Colt DAO. Now, Colt is a fantastic example, friends. I bought Colt DAO here. Thank you very much. 100x. Right, I was scaling out along the way. Woohoo! Thank you very much for your 100x. I appreciate it. Okay, so why was this important? Okay, it's not the real chart here, but I'll actually show you. Actually, it is the real chart. It's just that the log function doesn't work here. Okay, but I want to show you something. Okay, look when I started mooning, friends. It started mooning March, April of 2022. March to April of 2022. Now, this is the Bitcoin monthly chart. Look where March to April of 2022 is, okay, around here. So think about this, okay. We had already topped, all right. We went 1, 2, 3 red monthly candles, okay, and then this tiny little bump, and then it was game over, okay. But this is where basically it came. It came at the very, very tail end. Did like literally, friends, from the bottom, did like a 300x in like a few weeks. You just saw that chart. That's insane. Like 1 week, 300x, okay. But this is the interesting part. You ever wonder why Colt DAO went so fast, so high? It's because, okay, friends, Colt DAO gave the membership, the Guardian Colts, and the insiders were Ethereum maxis. Okay, that was Colt DAO. Ethereum maxis were insiders. Now, I'm lucky they were, because on Bankless, Davey Hoffman, who's now got me blocked. Friends, Davey, you're listening out there, I'm going to have to give you another nickname as well. Sorry, so could be just Davey Cuckman. It might be as simple as that. Okay, Davey Cuckman or Davey... hey, you can right these wrongs, friends. You can right them wrong. You just got to unblock me, okay? Davey Cuckman, okay, during this time, he made a hint. He's like, apparently, like, there's a lot of people getting into this. Now, Bankless don't talk about poop coins, friends. There's a lot of, like, spotlight on them. So when they talk about a poop coin that was down like this... Okay, when they're talking about a poop coin, your friend Zombie here was like, you know what, I'm taking a punt on this. They don't talk about anything. And it went up. So sweet work. So why did it go so fast though? Okay, it's because, right, these Ethereum people, they're waiting for 10K. They're waiting for 10K. And so instead, they never got 10K, friends. You got 5K for Ethereum. I'm going to show you the chart, okay? This is Ethereum's chart. Let's put it on a regular so you can actually see and feel what happened here. So, you know what these two boxes are, by the way? Vitalik dumps here, Vitalik dumps here. Okay, I'm not joking. That's why I have these permanently marked. Vitalik dumped both of these tops, okay? So, look where March to April is here, friends. See this? Around here. So, I know it doesn't look like much, but this was actually disastrous. You got to imagine, Ethereum was meant to go to 10K minimum. Okay, it stops here. It comes back down to 20. Look at this. It touches 2,200 and then it's zippering around 2,500. Do you see that? That's basically, you are 75% where you thought you would be able to exit. That's a long way away. And look what happens here, right? As it starts to recover, because now everyone thinks, okay, you know what? This Ethereum, so the mind of the market's unique. People don't actually say, oh, Ethereum has failed. They don't say it at that point, but they represent it by FOMO. So that's how humans work in market cycles. That's right, friends. You really got to be a peanut brain here. You can't just look at this chart and go, oh, golly gee, like, yeah, up and down. You need like this. I'm here 18 hours a day, man. I'm here helping you for free. Literally for free, okay? For free. So what happens is, as Ethereum does this little shitty double bottom that fails with Bitcoin, people, instead of buying more ETH, they just went straight for the final altcoins. Shaman, all these other, just the final ones. Okay, they're trying to play the roller coaster spin again. Okay, the slot machine. And in the midst of this chaos, you do get some final lucky fluke shot moonshots, as you saw with Colt DAO doing like that 300 to 500x. Poof, like it's just an enormous movement. What is this? Hello from the bottom here, man. Like literally bang, 300x snap. This is a daily chart, by the way. Look at this. Can you imagine in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, in just 10 days, you're up 300x. That's nuts, man. So you see, I learned from that. I go, interesting. So everyone saw the same thing. It's just not everyone comes to the same conclusions. That's why most people just aren't going to make it. But I got to see, I'm like, interesting how most of the people who, you thought Ethereum 10K was going to come. Now it's only 2,500. You feel the need, I've got to throw it out here, okay? We're going to see that again. And that's actually happened in Bitcoin too, friends. This happens every cycle. It's just relying on that, you're going to get wrecked, okay? Because we don't know. What if I never watched that Bankless show? I would never be able to find that coin at all. And I only had one bullet in there. I had no conviction. I had no idea that was going to be the one. But that's the type of stuff you see at the very, very end. So that's what we're going to see with this EigenLayer and restaking stuff, most likely. Most likely people are going to come in. Everyone's in airdrops. It's in every Medium article. It's mentioned in every single narrative prediction thing. It's on all the mainstream influencers. Good. Sweet. It's literally, you ever seen that big GIF, friends, of the big whale opening its up mouth in the ocean and all the fish are swimming in? Yeah, sweet. That's exactly what you are. And as soon as it closes it, snap. You're trapped. See you later. You've wasted the whole cycle. See you. Thank you very much. Right? Who's the scammer? Oh, me? I made 10x on my ETH. What did you make? Nothing? Okay, good. Well, nothing, 12%? Good. I'll see you in the next bear market, okay? These people, they are food for us because they are going to get real antsy-pantsy. They're going to deploy it fast at the very, very end because they're going to realize, man, you know what the average Ethereum expectations, friends, is about 15 to 20K for this cycle. I'm starting to see that's what people expect, 15 to 20K. Okay, why 15K? Well, about 9K is 1 trillion market cap. Okay, so they're probably thinking, okay, we should get to 1.5 to 2 trillion. That's what their feeding is around that. And they're expecting like Bitcoin around 120K-ish. So if you do 15, just for example, let's say the average expectation's 15K for Ethereum, okay? 15 divided by 120 is 12.5. ETH BTC 12.5 ratio. That's what everybody expects. Or they might even expect, hopefully, a flippening. So but you get them just trying to map out the expectations here for you. So what if, let's draw it now. See, this is the ETH BTC chart now. So where they expect, friends, is it goes up to here. This is probably where they expect, okay? It could be even a bit higher, right? Anywhere from here to here. It's actually great. I'm drawing it with you for the first time, so you just get to see my mindset. That's what they're expecting up here. Okay, I mean, I hate to say it. What if Ethereum drops down and the most it can ever go is the top of that cycle, which solidifies its third cycle curse? What if that happens? I know it's crazy, yes. Maybe. You just got to be ready for that. So if they're expecting that ETH BTC ratio number, what would the actual price of Ethereum be? Let's have a look. Now on my Ethereum chart, look at this. I have a third cycle. Here I also have a little cute peanut just to remember what we are. Now, this third cycle, always leave it here, just so you never forget. You see this box? That's where I expect everyone to get trapped. This is what I don't know why. I've been seeing this fence. I drew that box, by the way, down here. Literally, I literally drew it down here. This box is still here. So I just can see this, man. And everyone's like, 10K. They're going to draw the triangle. It's going to have maybe some fake out. No, stock market. I don't know. It's just a perfect trap if we get up there, man. If we get up here, what's everyone expect though? Everyone expects, right? Everyone expects if you draw this much higher. They expect it up to, here you go, from 20K down to 15. That's everyone's expectations. Now, put a log chart. Doesn't look like that much difference, but there you go. I want to show you something too, right? Look at this distance here. Everybody expected this in the past cycle. Everyone's expected 10K ETH in the past cycle, right? Here's what everyone expected. Look where we stopped. You see that? It's funny, where we stopped, friends, was about 50 to 60% below. See that? That's why whenever I make my estimates, get everyone's estimate divided by 3, because yeah, maybe it hits a minus 50% only. Maybe you need to only divide it by 2, but you don't want to take that chance, do you? Because if you, at least you're looking for exit signs much lower, you're ready when it finally does come. You know what I mean? Maybe things are ramping up and you're at least, like, it's in your mind that it's possible. But you go speak to other people, and there is no way the crowd will even conceive that Ethereum can only hit $8,000 this cycle. No freaking chance in hell. Right? And look at the average expectation for Bitcoin. No one's got a target under 100K. No one. Zero. Okay? Zero, friends. For this bull market, zero. Arthur Hayes has got 1 million, all these other printing money and all this other stuff. Good. Okay, if that happens, what happens? Okay, every single person, all 25,000 of my subscribers, thank you very much. All the Baby Doll Cult members. Okay, sweet, you're all trillionaires. Okay, good. Everybody with 10K, you literally make a 100x in every single altcoin. Do you think that's going to happen? Just look around. You go, me and 25,000 people alongside the other 30 million people who are watching these other mainstream influencers who are going to get wrecked, we're all going to be millionaires. Now you're starting to open your eyes, friends. I am wearing a helicopter hat. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.